Hello everybody, today we're going to be making a video about the ERLC 2024, or Summer Update Part 3 2024 for ERLC. And there's a lot of changes that they added, one of them being right behind me, another one being right next to me. We have a lot of map changes, which most of them, or pretty much all of them, are in this area right here. Some other ones are down here and along the highway. And we have another one down in River City. And there's a lot of things to talk about today, so this video is going to be longer than some other ones. And that's all I have to say, and I'll get into it. The first update that we have, or one of the first updates that we have, is right over here. We have an elevated highway, which, as you can see down there, in that little road, it leads up here, which has also an exit to go down from the highway. And we have a new Golden Gate Bridge looking thing here. And it has the waterfall still there. And along over here, the Springfield Lake has been extended. And there's also a fishing dock, which we're going to get into in a little bit. And if we keep driving down over here, you can see that the highway is a lot more elevated than it used to be. Especially if you come down right over here. This area right here. This has been changed, and I know this has not always been here. So that's another change to make the highway more elevated. There are changes at the police station, which we will also get into or later. Drive down a road to go down the High Rock. We have to go all the way down there, then turn around, or we can just drive through here. But there's more highway updates down there, so I won't cut through here. Changes is that they've taken away the rocks, which makes it a lot easier to cut down here. We're driving through a tunnel to get into High Rock, which a new update was here in High Rock, which is the district office. I guess is where I think they have a new logo for High Rock. High Rock Park Braves will go to this. That looks new. Well, this could probably be used for the owner or district of High Rock or the head ranger, which just looks just like the construction, the director's office at the construction area, but for High Rock, and they took away the clothing and job button over here. So I think that's pretty cool that they added this so that people can now do better role plays for High Rock. Because I see a lot of people doing those in VC servers. We're going to be heading to the next update. We are now on the sheriff's team to talk about the new updates here. And sadly, I can't show you all the cars because I don't have the classic game pass. But I will make a separate video talking about the cars, and maybe I'll make a tier list on them. But one of the big updates here, I'm going to spawn a car. One of the big updates here is the gates that they have. And if you just drive your car up to them, then they will immediately open. But that only works for sheriffs, or I think it's also PD. Area up here, where the gate is, which is the going inside the gate is the same as over there. You just press F to open the gate, and then you can just walk right in. Which I really like that feature. One thing I think they should do is get this gate all the way around, because there's kind of no point, and it just stops right there. Anybody can walk in through over there. But I think that they did really good in this sheriff area, considering I play on the police team a lot, and I play on the sheriff team a lot because I love the sheriff's detective uniform. But now we're going to go to the next update, which is the fishing docks. On our way to the lake, then we should talk about the update here in this neighborhood that is right by the lake. Some of the houses here have these little fences in the back. I think that's pretty cool. It kind of blocks off. None of the other neighborhoods have that, which I think that's pretty cool to add to this area because this area doesn't usually get a bunch of updates. So over here we have the Fish Shack, which you can talk to.
Oh, nothing
Bio
beats the
Bill,
peace and quiet out here.
which I like his voice lines a lot better than Chops or Eddie's. And you can see over that we have a small dam so that the water doesn't get through all the way. And the fishing rod thing, I like the fishing rod feature. I haven't really tried it out yet, but you can see we have the fishing rod right there. And once you actually catch a fish, then there's a little mini game you have to play. So, I was kind of talking to y'all, so I was not ready for that. But there's a mini game that you can play, and you can catch the fish. And apparently there's a few
Ain't
different.
nothing like a day at the lake, huh?
Apparently there's a few different types of fish. And I'm not good at this fishing thing. I probably won't be over here a lot, but it's actually a really easy way to make money. I'll get back to you once I can actually catch a fish. Alright, I actually just got down my second one, or the one I said right after I said I was going to get back to y'all. But here we have a yellowfin fish, which I believe it's
Look
an
at these
uncommon one.
beauties. Here's what I can pay for them.
But yellowfin fish, you can sell them for money.
That's a fair trade. Nothing like a day at See you around.
You get a bunch of money if you get a bunch of fish. So I think people are trying to grind money for whatever they want to do. Go to the fishing area and you will be able to get a bunch of fish. And there's actually a boat out there. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. And right there, right where my cursor's at. And sadly, you can't actually go over and drive it. And there is a random dock somewhere. Yeah, right over there. And there's actually a boat on that too, but you can't fish on that. But there are benches you can sit to fish. And over here we have a nice seating area. Probably be good for like RPs or camping RPs. But I think what they should do is they should add stuff like this at High Rock. I feel like that would make more sense. And we have a nice parking area right over here, which we haven't gotten a massive update to this area yet, but I like this area. And well, I guess we do have a massive update, which is this, and we actually have the river that flows all the way down to past Riverside Drive into the cave. Well, I'll be going to the next update to talk about it. We're taking a look at the River City update, which is this area. As you can see, there is now an underground parking garage, and the textures are actually changed on the parking garage in some areas with the brick, which it used to be all this granite stuff. And if you go down to the parking garage, I like how it is because it's kind of like a dimmer light. But there's an exit over there that makes you go to the road right next to Riverside Drive. This one, I believe, has you go right out beside the arcade. Yeah, or the record store, my bad. And I like how they actually made a use of this building. It's actually a good use for this building. And there's another one which I believe puts you out right by civilian spawn. It's not over here. It's somewhere. There's another one that gets you right, not civilian spawn. Oh, I already told you about that. It's this one over here. The one that makes you go right by I believe it's the park. That's right over here. Yeah, the park. And which is another good use of this building, which I thought they were just going to make a third fire department out of. But we're going to be going to the next update. The second update in River City is actually the Gadget Shack, which if y'all don't know, the Gadget Shack got added, I think, in the Part 2 summer update, which now you can actually go into the Gadget Shack and purchase stuff, which I think is different colored phones and different model phones. And it looks like now you can actually work at the Gadget Shack, which I did not know until now. But yes, you can go here, and here's the basic phone that you get. And I guess you can also buy a drone here, and that's why it's not at the tool store anymore. And you can buy these different types of phones, which I think I'm going to go ahead and buy one, which this one looks like mine. We're going to go ahead and make it, I think mine's blue. So we're going to go ahead and buy that one. And now if we pull out my phone, oh, that's cool. If you pull out your phone, then the actual screen for it is different. And the actual phone model is different too. So that's pretty cool. The uniform, yeah, so I guess now you can work at Gadget Shack. I guess that'd be better for RPs. Now you can actually do stuff here. But I did not know that you could now buy drones here, and that's why they're not at the tool store. I thought they just got removed from the game. We're going to be going to the final update in River City, which we have a few more police updates, which I won't really go to in fully, but I'll just show you them. This update is the gun store, which I guess it really isn't the gun store in general. It's really the big guns game pass. Because if you go into the pistols, we now have a Colt Python. I think it's the big guns pass. Yeah, it's in the big guns pass, but which after looking at this gun, I realized that the Deagle is actually better, and you don't have to pay for a game pass. But I do like the Colt Python because if some people want to do like a, I don't know, zombie apocalypse RP, it does look like Rick's gun from The Walking Dead. But that's kind of a smaller update for the guns. But now we're gonna go on the police team and talk about the updates there. The police team, in the cars, there are actually some new updates to that, which the classic cars Game Pass is also on this one. Oh, I believe it's this one. Oh, it's somewhere on here. Yeah, here it is. They actually have the classic cars is also on the PD team. But if we just go to one of these cars and go to customize, then there's actually a new light bar, if we can find it. Yep, rotary light bar, which I think looks pretty nice. I think it looks a lot. I think it would look better for classic cars and not just any one of them. But there are also under mirror lights, so which are these lights right here. And there's a second thing of lights, which I'm pretty sure are strobe lights for the side of the car. If I can find it. It may have not been added, or it may have just been taken out, or it may only be on certain vehicles. All I know is that it said that in the update log. Which, maybe the under mirror lights are already the strobe lights, but those are kind of just separate. So we're going to spawn in this car, which here is the rotary light bar, and here are the under mirror lights. Oh, looks like, yep, here are the strobe lights. I saw them, they're kind of white. See here? And then sometimes they'll be on the push bar. You'll see white lights. Yep, those are the strobe lights. And so that's what it will look like, I guess, for the light bars. Let me do this. And the final update for police team will be something that is actually returning, which is a sidearm called the Model 29, which you can lock on commander or chief deputy of any of the police teams. I actually used this gun, but I think I bought it because I really liked it and I used it for sheriff team. But they have brought it back, and I believe it is glitched because pretty much every update they glitch the guns. Let's see if the ammo thing is still, or let's see if the ammo thing is messed up again. Nope, it seems that the ammo is not messed up like it was in the last update. But yeah, the Model 29 apparently has some issues with it, but that's understandable because it's added back to the game, which I actually am kind of surprised that they added, an issue, or that there's an issue to it, because they should have the file already for it, but maybe they had to remake the file. I believe that the only update left is the classic cars, but I don't have the classic cars Game Pass, so I will be going to the update log to show y'all what those classic cars are and what the names are, so that y'all can find them easier, and y'all can see the names by just searching them up. I have the ERLC Summer Update Part 3 update log, which I already went over all of these, but here are the classic cars, which are apparently the old ones, and we have gotten some new ones, which all of the ones that y'all would want to know are going to be in the highlighted text. So if y'all want to search those up, then go ahead and look at those. Yep. So, and also here are just all the other updates. So if y'all didn't understand a bunch of those, and here are going to be all of them. Just pause the video whenever one of them pop up. And we don't really need to go over the bug fixes, but we are going to kind of scroll down so y'all can see them. But yes, I also forgot to mention that the pistol animation is actually different. So whenever you're not ADS in your pistol, then instead of it being, I'll just show you actually. So here we have the pistols. So here we have the pistol. If y'all remember, the old pistol animation would just be you in it. Whenever you weren't going like this, the old pistol animation used to just be you holding it by your side. But now you hold it in front of you, which I'm pretty sure that's how it used to be. And that's how it used to be for all the guns until they added the bigger guns. You hold them like this. But they brought back the old gun holding animation, but only for the pistols. Which I think that's cool that they added that back, because to be fair, I like this one a lot more, because I think it just makes more sense. Guys, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications if y'all like to see more videos like this in the future. And if y'all would like to help out in these videos, just go ahead and drop your username, and I'll try to get back to y'all. But that's all for this video.